We're going to be here for months with a judge that already made up his mind. It's ridiculous. He's a Democrat judge, he's an operative, and it's ridiculous. Other than that, things went very well.
What are you going to have for lunch?
Will you come back after lunch?
Yeah, I'm living.
Woo! Yeah! Woo! Look at the judge. What's up, Judge? You looking good, my friend. Yeah, smile for the camera, baby. You're looking fat. Ain't nothing. This is nothing. Just another criminal in court, baby.
Background, you've got Trump in the foreground, and it fulfills the narrative on both sides. Trump is likely right.
Video of George overseeing trial goes viral as Trump appears in Manhattan court. I don't know if you have seen this. He was caught on camera doing something extremely disgusting. According to this article, former President Donald Trump appeared in court in Manhattan on Monday morning for the first day of his trial on fraud charges. New York Attorney General opened an investigation into Trump and accused the former president of overvaluing his asset. Judge Arthur ruled in late September that Trump and his company committed fraud while building his real estate empire. Trump had lied about his worth and overvalued his asset to bank, insurer, and others. I will play this video so you can see exactly what is going on. It is unimaginable that a judge is laughing
for summary judgment. Today, we will prove our other claims. My message is simple. No matter how powerful you are, no matter how much money you think you may have, no one is above the law. And it is my responsibility and my duty and my job to enforce it. The law is both powerful and fragile. And today in court, we will prove our case. I thank you all for being here. And again, justice will prevail. Thank you.
Step aside, step aside.
How are you today? I'm inside.
Step to the right. Intact.
In the way.
Mr. Trump, you're looking for the vindicator? You're looking forward to the vindicator?
Yes, I am.
How many?
Okay. Thank you very much. This is a continuation of the single greatest witch hunt of all time. We have a rogue judge who rules that properties are worth a tiny fraction, 1/100th, a tiny fraction of what they actually are. We have a racist attorney general who's a horror show, who ran on the basis that she was going to get Trump before she even knew anything about me. She used this to run for governor. She failed in her attempt to run for governor. She had virtually no polling. She came back and she said, well, now I'll go back to get Trump again. And this is what we have. It's a scam. It's a sham. Just so you know, my financial statements are phenomenal. They are actually less in terms of the numbers used than the actual net worth. The actual net worth is substantially more. No bank was affected. No bank was hurt. They don't even know why they have to be involved. And they've so testified. They can't believe that they're involved because they were paid back on time.
Yes, I believe you saw at the beginning of this video where this judge was caught on camera laughing. How can you be smiling? It's like you already know the end result of what is going on. And it has triggered a lot of people, on social media. They already know that nothing will be done in favor of Trump. Like he said it, It is actually concerning, when you are going into any case with this Democrat, you should know the end result. Trump knows it.
But the court rejected that.
Professor,
argument.
I'm sorry, I've interrupted you so many times, but I think we're seeing something that we frankly did not expect. There's a camera in that courtroom.
Yes, you can see exactly what is happening. Breaking news, Supreme Court reject case that Trump should be disqualified from the ballot under 14th Amendment. Going down on this article, on Monday, the Supreme Court declined to consider a case brought against Trump seeking to prevent him from running in the 2024 elections under the 14th Amendment. The 14th Amendment passed after the Civil War was intended to prevent Confederate leaders from attending elected office. A little-known Republican candidate, John, sued the former president earlier this year over his tie to the January 6th, suggesting that his involvement should be ground for disqualifications. The 14th Amendment said that auctioneers and those guilty of, I don't want to pronounce that, could not hold elected office. Trump has neither been criminally nor civilly charged with nor convicted of sedition. Castro case hinged on the provisions of the 14th Amendment adopted following the American Civil War, which state that no person shall hold any office, civil or military, under the United States or under any state who have previously taken an oath as a member of Congress or as an officer of the United States or as a member of any state legislature or as an executive judicial officer of any state to support the constitutions of the United States shall have engaged in rebellion against the same or given aid or comfort to the enemy's theory. In this lawsuit, Castro claimed that given his alleged provisions of aid or comfort to the convicted criminals that violently attacked our United States Capitol on January 6, 2021, Trump had violated the aforementioned rules. The framers of Section 3 of the 14th Amendment specifically designed is to remove overwhelming popular pro from the ballot, he argued, suggesting Trump was the precise type of person they sought. Castro brought his case to Washington, D.C. after a lower court dismissed it, saying he had no legal right or standing. He is not the only one to challenge Trump via the 14th Amendment. However, two more serious cases are in works in Minnesota, and you can see exactly